Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports.
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry. Bulldozes past him. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Levis. He'll get this complete to Cooper Kupp. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 49-yard line. Henry running right. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. The Falcons are the perfect 4-0 to start the campaign. They've been playing their best football of the year, winners of 4 in a row.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
From the 44 now, here's 2nd and 4. Levis from the gun. Oh, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And the Raiders are going to take possession of the football as they force the turnover on the opening drive.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 47-yard line.
A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10 on their side of midfield at the 47.
Now ETN to start the drive.
And he's over midfield and into Falcon territory. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, this defense for the Falcons, they were quite formidable in the win over Philly a week ago.
No matter what coverage was called, they were right in the hip pockets of the receivers all game long, step for step, running their routes with them. Turned out they were right there every time the ball was in the air, and they came away with 5 interceptions in that one.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. A loss on that play, and now 3rd down gets tougher, 3rd and 6.
You talk about this Falcon defense.
They were quite formidable in the win over the Eagles a week ago.
If I'm playing quarterback against this team, after what I saw in film where they had 5 picks last week, all I'm thinking about is taking care of the football, being very careful with it, and making sure I see my guys open before I throw it.
I might curl up in the fetal position.
That's not a bad idea.
I don't think he's going to do that.
A pickup of 10, and it's enough for a Las Vegas 1st down. And Charles, it's early, but that's a key 3rd down conversion. Remember, they forced the turnover on the opening drive. Now they're in a position where they look like they'll at least get 3 out of this.
A great example of complementary football if they're able to cash this in, isn't it, partner? Because defense does this job, takes it away, turns over the offense. They just pick up a nice 1st down there. Maybe it's time to think about taking a shot at the end zone because it looks like the field goal is almost assured.
Well, Jarius Sneed up to make the play defensively. Ball on the 36 now. Here's a 2nd and 8. ETN once more.
And tough sledding. He'll get maybe a yard. Stop short of the 35.
Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. Pressure brought in, and the Falcons get there for the sack. Looks like a 9-yard loss, and it also brings up 4. You know darn well both of these teams reviewed the film and saw that this defense had 5 sacks last week. They got to keep their QB upright.
And they're going to try their best to do exactly that. But they're facing a team where getting to the quarterback is a mindset. It's a mantra for them. And they play a game within the game. And you know what it is? Let's race to the quarterback and see who gets there first.
And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. He'll drop to throw. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Antonio Johnson. And the Falcons will have the football as this is taken up past the 30.
The Falcons have over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And their opening drive, that ended with the interception. Fortunate, though, it didn't lead to points.
It didn't lead to points, and because they kind of got away with one, maybe you come back and throw something similar again to show that you're not afraid, that you're not going to back down, and take your shot. Let the defense know that you're going to be there all game long.
Motion left, Cup. Levis to throw on 1st and 10 here. That'll be caught. It's Cup. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. Call that a very strong gain of 24.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
On 1st down, Levis. Looking for Cooper Kupp again, 2 in a row. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Levis to throw it. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. 2nd and 10. Now they'll send Kupp in motion right. They'll throw it again with Levis. Got his man, it's Warren. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. We're scoreless after 1. Back now in Atlanta, 2nd quarter action. The Falcons with the football as they go to work on a 1st and goal. Warren not going anywhere. He'll lose a couple back to the 6. 2nd and goal from the 6 this time. Now Levis. Now he's got it. 5 yards that time on the completion. And now it's 3rd and goal. In motion right is a running back. 3rd and goal. Here's Levis. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
One thing you hope to see out of a rookie tight end is a real concentration when the ball's in the air, and I'm not sure that he didn't, but he has to be prepared for people making a play on it when that ball's up for grabs.
The offense is staying out there. Here we go on 4th and goal from the 1. In motion right, that's Williams. Levis throwing for it on 4th. Touchdown, Falcons. A great effort there. Hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season.
And the Falcons post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this second quarter. Extra point by Bass, up and good.
And it's now a 7-0 game. Atlanta's 11 ready to go, and they kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive.
They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others, where they think they have an advantage. Dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
And the Falcons get there. The Falcons get the sack. Down he goes. Call it a loss of 5, a big sack to bring up third down. They'll set up a throw.
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted.
And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Levis back to throw.
Over the middle, it's complete. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup.
2nd and 6. Levis is going to audible to something else.
At the 32-yard line.
Second and 6.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down.
As this old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Levis on 3rd down. Able to find the open man. That's complete.
And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. Great way to convert on 3rd down there. 21 yards the play.
I don't care how many times we see it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. 1st down.
And they build that trust.
Touchdown! A great play there. With touchdown number 2 in the game, and now 11 on the year.
And the Falcons have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Extra point by Bass, up and good.
And that'll make the score 14-0. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
From his end zone, here's Darius Davis. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively, obviously. 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit like, hey, didn't we practice in that color jersey all week, not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with him. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
And a 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
They're giving him some different looks here defensively in the early going. He's only hit 2 of his first 5 passes. With a big 3rd down coming up, he's hoping he's got a play dialed up that can take advantage of whatever the defense throws at him.
He's got his target. That's complete.
And he's got some space here. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Pressure brought in, and the Falcons get there for the sack. It looks like a loss of right around 11 there on 1st down to set him back on 2nd. They'll look to throw here.
That's complete to Travis Etienne out of the backfield.
And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40.
Well, this offense will definitely utilize him as a weapon out of the backfield because he was close to 100 yards receiving a week ago. So they will try to get him the football in space as they did right there.
This offense so far on 3rd down, they've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. That is caught and brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 18 yards on his first catch of the game. It's a 1st down.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half. I like their countenance. I like the way that they're having panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They were starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
Now here's a throw right side, taken in by his tight end. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
2nd and a couple. Straight ahead, Etienne.
And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. This is 1st and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime.
They'll run with Etienne.
And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. He'll get 2 out of that run, and it's going to bring up a 2nd and goal. The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal. They're going to look to throw. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. Touchdown, Raiders.
Sam Laporta
from 6 yards away.
And the Raiders get a late score here in the final minute of the first half.
Point after, right down the middle. And that'll make our score 14-7.
14. Raiders 7.
On as the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away.
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line.
The lane opens here. He's past the 30.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line.
And with a 7-point lead, they'll likely look to take this to the locker room and not really press the issue.
So the completion good for 6 yards. And it's 2nd down. And they're going to hurry back to the line now.
Levis now on 2nd down. That throw taken in by Jamison Williams.
Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. That's what we're used to seeing from him right there. Plays like that, why he's number 4 in the league in terms of receiving yardage.
Able to make adjustments all along the way. Doesn't matter where he lines up, where he releases from. Working his way into the secondary, figures out defenses and finds weak spots in order to get open.
He's airing it out for Williams. And it'll be intercepted. Here's Smith to return it.
And the Raiders are going to take over at their own 13-yard line.
The CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training.
And he's going to go down. Back in his own 5-yard line. It's a sack.
They'll wind up losing 8 on the sack there, and it's second down. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. A one-touchdown ball game, 14-7 our scores. We get back at it on EA Sports. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And not a good return here at all, as they'll be forced to start at the 12-yard line. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively, virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change here in quarter 3.
And I'm pretty sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told them exactly that, because those guys, the stop troops, they've been playing pretty well, and they've kept them around in this game. Now, they've got some time. The running game struggled in the first half. Opposition knows how to focus on defending the pass here. They've got to re-energize that ground game and maybe open things up for a comeback here in this half.
On 1st and 10, it's Etienne. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 46 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with them.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass. Left side, he finds Smith and Jigba. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11. Backed up here, tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. Now back to throw. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line. They'll look to throw again. Connecting on the out route here with Higgins. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And it'll be 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 26-yard line.
Here we go. Here we go.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he's going to be taken down back around the 35-yard line. And the offense moving quickly to the line. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that will be incomplete.
Oh, man, for him to be that wide open and drop it. Sometimes you have just too much time on your hands, right? You end up thinking way too much, and your hands get shaky.
And yes, he's a tight end, but that's a catch he should have made. And this is right down the middle as he puts it through. And they'll cut the lead back down to 4 now at 14-10. So they were facing the deficit coming out of the locker room at intermission, and at least they're able to get the field goal to cut into that deficit.
Yeah, now your offense feels pretty good about itself, right? A little bit more up to speed coming out of the break. You turn to your defense now and say, hey, we got 3 there. We're chipping into the lead. Can you help us out? Hold them. Let's get the ball back for us.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. On first down, Levis.
He's got a man. It's his tight end. That's complete. And quickly they get to the line.
Levis to throw on 1st and 10 here.
There's that man again. It's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
1st and 10, it's Levis. And this nearly an interception, but it's incomplete. Well, a turnover really would have helped him there, but not to be.
Boy, that ball's just hanging up there, waiting to be intercepted. That looked doomed from the start, but they took the deep shot anyway, and fortunately, it winds up incomplete.
And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. And he'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
And Levis going back to the air.
That'll be caught by Cup. Touchdown, Falcons!
Cooper Kupp.
30 yards.
And the Falcons had 6 to their lead. Extra point by Bass, up and good.
And that makes it a 21-10 game. Atlanta's 11 ready to go, and they kick it away.
And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. Last time out, you remember their drive stalled, but thanks to their kicker, booted a long field goal to at least get him 3. Now here they'll try to do better and find the end zone.
And in our experience, how much fun is it for coaches to know that they've got a kicker who can nail it from long distance? Now, the hard part is, as an offensive play caller, you don't want that in your head too much where you're relying on it, and he goes out and gets the job done for them. But I'm quite sure he would be content to just kick extra points from here on out.
Yeah, absolutely no question. I think his teammates would be okay with him just kicking the extra points as well.
27 yards there, a 1st down.
Let's go.
ETN up the middle. And this one not going anywhere. They get him at the 44 for a gain of just a yard.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
2nd and 9 from the 44.
79 Broncos. Ready.
He'll drop to throw.
And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down. And they'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first.
18 Riley.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Yep. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And that's going to be good for another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 34-yard line.
19 Lions.
He'll look to throw.
A little short pass here taken in by Laporta.
Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards.
It's taken a while for this offense to get going. A little creaky at the start, but they're oiled up now. A nice throw there, and they're really putting together a good drive.
Back to throw again.
That is caught by Laporta.
And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4.
He's been a one-man wrecking crew these last couple of plays. This time 18 more and a 1st down.
It'll be 1st and goal when we come back. We'll return with more after this. This is...
On the set.
First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game.
Let's go.
He'll keep it himself.
And maybe the wrong read there as he's going to go down immediately. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up second down.
But sometimes that option can get bogged down before the gears really even get into motion, and I think that's what we saw there.
And I think what he saw defensive end right in his face because he looked up and he was right there. He didn't even have a chance to get going.
It's second and goal, back to the 8-yard line now. They'll set up a throw. And that's going to be caught for a Raider touchdown.
T. Higgins
from 8 yards out.
And the Raiders have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth.
They'll look to throw. And this is caught. They got it. And that could be an important 2 points. It gets them back within a field goal. I guess the coach looked at the 2-point cheat sheet, said go for it, get it to a 3-point game, and they did it.
Yeah, and sometimes you just throw out time of game. You don't worry about that. There's just a feel sometimes in making that call, and he felt good about what he had for a 2-point conversion, and now they're only down 3 and feeling great about themselves.
The return man down to a knee, and this will come out to the 25-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line.
Their lead back down to 1 score after the touchdown a moment ago. First down's a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10.
Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. They're going to hurry back to the line now.
First and 10. Here's Levis.
And he will find his big tight end over the middle. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter.
Here's Levis. Out route, and this is Henry with a catch.
And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. And the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total.
Well, that should be a reminder defensively, and I think it's a reminder to myself because you just can't sell out to stop the run. There's still enough time that this offense can move the football through the air, even on 1st and 2nd downs, and they obviously picked the right spot to throw the ball there.
And he is out of bounds here. 3 yards is the gain that time, 2nd and goal.
And they ran just a little underneath route here on 1st and goal, but there's really not a whole lot of room to operate this close to the goal line. He's just not able to get loose after the catch.
2nd down, here's Levis.
And this is caught for a Falcon touchdown. A great effort there. They'll make the grab.
And the Falcons will add to their 4th quarter lead. Extra point by Bass, up and good.
And his guys will take a 10-point lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, they trail by 2 scores here in the 4th quarter. This drive becomes very critical.
Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Blitz forthcoming as he'll look to throw.
And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in.
The offense on 3rd down, they've had good success, 5 for 8 to this point. This is 3rd and 4.
And he'll spot Higgins open left side.
And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 41. Again, he'll drop to throw.
And complete to Smith-Njigba.
And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. Clock running, under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Here's a quick throw to Higgins out wide.
So that'll be no better than an incompletion, and that'll make it 2nd down. They'll look to throw here.
Left side, he finds Smith-Njigba. And he's going to be taken down right at the 10-yard line. Running out of the gun with ETN.
And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line.
Now 2nd and 9 from the 10.
1 yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
They'll drop to throw. And he's going to go down. Sacked right around the 17. 9th play of the drive now on 3rd and a country mile. They're going to look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
In the red zone, precision is the watchword. If the throw's a little too early, too late, maybe off a little bit, going to be a good chance that any attempt is going to be a contested one, and that one falls incomplete.
Got to avoid the flags defensively. Here's 4th and long.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And this is intercepted, and that should do it.
Keely Ringo picks it off.
And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Falcon defense has a touchdown.
Tyler Bass now for the point after.
And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
And we'll see a return here from the end zone.
Oh, a good-looking return set up here. He's past the 30. He might score. He will score. Touchdown, Raiders. Extra point forthcoming. And the lead is trimmed down to 10.
Makes the score Falcons 35. Raiders
2 scores down, 2 timeouts at their disposal. This is a critical onside kick. And a good job here by the Falcons. Their hands team able to recover it. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. That one looks like he'll throw here. Past the 20. Touchdown, Falcons.
Jamison Williams.
47 yards.
And the Falcons are well on their way to a 5-0 start as they extend their lead. Extra point by Bass, up and good.
And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. Atlanta's 11 ready to go, and they kick it away.
And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And he's probably realizing he should have stayed in the end zone as he can only muster a return to the 14-yard line.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line.
a gain of 13 yards.
On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. And this is caught. It's Brown. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 1:06 left to go in the game.
Buffalo 18.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down.
This one caught downfield by Higgins.
And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. 25 yards that time.
It's a gain of
Hawk
25
70,
yards.
Hawk 70.
First down, Raiders.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. That is caught inside the 5. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. Now the Raiders going to burn their third and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's first and goal. They'll look to throw again. Touchdown!
Sam Laporta.
A beast in the red zone with his second touchdown of the game.
And the Raiders have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th.
Now the Raider offense will stay out there as they'll line up to go for 2. They'll try and throw for it. Complete at the 1. And they are 3 for 3 on 2-point conversions as he is into the end zone for the score. So time definitely not in their favor. Down 2 scores, but they'll try the onside kick. And this is going to be covered up by the Falcons. And that should just about seal it. Well, fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
Back to throw, Levis.
Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. A big pickup there, and without question, that should be more than enough to wrap this one up. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages.
Levis.
Throwing middle, and it's complete. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
Charles, a lot of happy